I think, where we are in the crypto cycle is actually the moves that we're seeing is pretty much in keeping. There's a period of consolidation that's been going on pretty much since the start of the year. Obviously, we had that spike in Q1. I agree that was ETF mania, but also a lot of rhetoric coming out of the US because crypto for the first time became a national election issue. And that sort of tapered off slightly. Natural to see some sort of holdback, pullback in the bull market and a period of consolidation that we should be coming out of in the next month or two. We've got a lot of really bullish catalysts on the horizon. So it's going to be interesting to see if we continue to track lower. September's typically a pretty tough month for risk on assets generally, but also crypto. And then as we come into Q4, we could see the crypto market start to rally in a meaningful way.
Yeah, but then Lucy, if you get then some crypto executives then courting, whether it be on either side of the aisle in terms of politics here, whether it be former President Donald Trump or Vice President Kamala Harris for the next president in the US, how much impact could that actually have, not just on pricing, but on future regulation as well? And what are we seeing in terms of differential here? Is there perhaps a particular split vote that we are seeing with regards to that?
I think it will have a meaningful impact because whoever comes into power really is going to set the scene for whether we're going to have a sensible crypto framework. So we need that. We've already seen it rolled out in Europe with MiCA, and that's going to have crypto regulations that are passported across 27 EU member states. And the US is lagging behind on this regulatory clarity. So it is important that whoever is elected in a couple of months' time is supportive of the industry because it needs supportive regulation. We've seen to date in the Biden administration a crackdown on crypto. It's been regulation through enforcement and actually working against the industry. So we need to see that reversed and we need to see more supportive regulation because a lot of innovation when it comes to crypto markets and blockchain technology does take place in the US. It is a powerful nation for this technology to take hold. So any pro-crypto rhetoric from a future president is important for the industry.
Yeah, but one could also say that the industry hasn't done itself any favors when you see the likes of Sam Bankman-Fried at FTX and some of the other players in this market having done what they've done as well, and just how that's impacted negatively on things. Is government acceptance or more government acceptance said to be the key issue here? The rumors around whether North Korea would be using it, the likes of Russia. Would that impact pricing quite significantly, you think?
I think there's no denying that bad actors harness the technology, and that's because the technology is incredibly powerful. It's really setting the scene for the new internet of our lives, which allows us to move value around from person to person very quickly. So it's going to be used by good actors, bad actors. You're going to have moments of euphoria. You're going to have, good crypto companies and bad crypto companies. But that doesn't mean that technology itself is inherently bad. And the other thing that I would say about, individuals like Sam Bankman-Fried is that they're attention-grabbing headlines. Actually, what doesn't get the headlines is all the sort of infrastructure building to make these blockchains scalable, more efficient, more secure. No one really talks about that because it's actually not really newsworthy.
Lucy, just very quickly, I've run out of time, but do you have a year-end call on where you think Bitcoin will be especially?
I'll say that I think Bitcoin's going to be higher by the end of the year than it is currently. We might see a slight pullback, but it should track quite significantly higher by the end of the year.
Not tying